Afternoon. Welcome back to ClassicCarRestoration.com. So we're just going to give you an update on the Land Cruiser, getting the seats refurbished here. I just had to weld on a new leg here, a new dog ear here and here, so these seats could be reinstalled. We're going to go ahead and try to get the seats installed so we can drive her down to get the interior rhino coated. We've been working a lot. Step over here. We're in the reassembly process right now. Mainly working on the engine, heating and cooling system. So we got new radiator installed. We got new oil filter. Actually just cleaned up all the spark plug wires and the coil. Ignition was in good shape. Got all our, actually these are just the original hoses reinstalled. Had the carburetor rebuilt. So you can see the engine compartment is really coming together. What we're doing right now is we're trying to reinstall the cooling, the heating system. So, you know, if you're really smart when you're doing this sort of work, you're going to go ahead and diagram where each one of these hoses goes, because believe you me, there are a lot of them. You can see here we have the outlet for your hot water, and this is the inlet for the hot water. You step over, this is the refurbished blower unit and air intake here. We'll go ahead and getting our wiring all straightened out. Here is the back furnace or heater, which goes in here. I believe it goes actually right here. And then these hoses here will start to connect up to the main unit, which I haven't painted. We're going to go ahead and paint this original forest green. This will get installed up in here. So you can see the massive mess of hoses that we got to go ahead, and if you didn't diagram this stuff out, you'd just be lost. Got the top redone. Still doing internet work, trying to figure out how to go ahead and reattach this fiberglass to this metal ring that's in here. It was originally potted with some sort of an epoxy, so that's some research that we got to do. And we got the rest of our component to the top here to reinstall. So gas tank, running into a bit of a roadblock there. We got a brand new gas tank, but the fill line is in a different configuration, so this won't fit up here to the new tank. So that's something we're trying to sort out right now. So as you can see, we got the interior to the point now where it's all primed up. We're going to bring her down to the Rhino Coat paint shop, get that done, and then we can start reinstalling the heaters and the dash and the rest of it. That's it for now. And as we're talking about the gas tank, here's the original. You can see it's got a hole right in here. A lot of surface rust. Something loose inside of there. I don't know what it is. Got all of these vent lines on here that the new tank doesn't have. So, and this fill configuration is different. On this one, the new one comes up and out over here. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, is there some way to retrofit this equipment onto the new tank, or, you know, do I need to get a new tank, or can I use the old one and all of these hoses are not really required any longer? They were all a venting system for the gas tank, and I think they've done away with that way of thinking. So here we got our rest of our parts. Problem is we got parts that came with the vehicle, like this fan blower motor here. It works, but the original one worked too. So I'm not sure, some of these parts, hoses and whatnot, you just hold on to it till you're done with the project, because you never know if you're going to need it. So this is all in the refurb mode. Here we're refurbishing all of our critical bolts. One might just think to throw these away and buy new ones, but some of these are special hardened steel, like these particular bolts here, which go to the seat assembly, and these other bolts here are part of the the seat assembly and the seat belts. And the seat belt bolts, I think I might have already put those off to the side. They got a special shoulder on them to make it so your seat belt can swivel on there. And here you can see we're just kind of got our little small parts. This is a part of the heater assembly, and these are some of the old bolts that I've cleaned the threads up and just repainted the heads of them, so when I put them back on, they don't look all old and rusty. So I think that's about it for now. We'll catch you next time on ClassicCarRestoration.com. Bye now.